In November last year, I logged in and I saw that I had reached 4,000 watch hours. Now, if you're a creator, you know just how amazing that feels. For me, this was even more special because I was balancing so much at the same time. Sometimes I'll open my YouTube channel while I was still in school, juggling my master's in law and aiming to pass the bar exams on my first try, which, by the way, I did pass. So there I was, pouring all my free moment into my content. I would film and edit everything myself, right down to the last detail. I used app like inshot, which I even paid for, and I spent hours ensuring my videos were clear and well polished. But of course, balancing YouTube and law school meant I couldn't post as consistent as I wanted. I was in and out trying to make ends meet, take exams, and give my all to my studies. But despite all that, I was constantly checking my YouTube statistics and tracking those precious watch hours. Then one day, I log in, and there it was, 4,000 good, precious watch hours. I was ecstatic. This was it. I was ready to apply for YouTube monetization. But YouTube, it had other plans. The first shocking realization was that consistency matters a lot. So here I am celebrating, thinking everything is set. I go to apply for monetization and boom, I get a message from YouTube. Sorry, you don't meet the requirements. I mean, I was floored. I had to watch hours. So what exactly was the issue? Then came the first big lesson, consistency. Of course, I know that you have to post consistently on YouTube, but I never thought that when you go to apply for the YouTube monetization, if you get to the 4,000 watch hours, YouTube will still insist on that consistency. YouTube values consistency, especially with longer videos. And while shorts are great for engagement, they don't really help with watch hours for monetization. You need a mix of short and long content. Something I obviously didn't have enough of because let's be real, I was studying. Come to think about it, YouTube was originally created for longer content. YouTube is not Instagram or Facebook, so they would definitely prefer longer form videos to shorter form videos, right? So those your live videos and those your long videos are exactly what would favor the YouTube algorithms. Then I dug deeper and found out that my videos had been flagged for originality issues. These are the kind of videos I was creating: recipe videos, healthy lifestyle videos, weight loss videos, detox drinks. I was so consistent initially before I got into school and I was getting those hours in. And then I'm thinking, what exactly do you mean by originality? These videos are me. They are my face, they are my voice, they are my content. So I even reached out to YouTube's support to find out what they meant. And it turns out it was all about my music. Oh my God. My first tip for YouTubers: stick to a schedule that includes long form videos. Consistency isn't just about frequency, it's about variety. And trust me, YouTube doesn't like it when you go radio silent for months. So keep that content coming, even if it's just one video a week. Let's go into the music dilemma when safe isn't so safe. Let's talk about music because this was a massive learning curve for me. I thought I was being careful with my music choices. I was using tracks from editing apps like InShots, and I even had a lifetime plan. So I thought I was covered, but apparently not so much. YouTube flagged some of my music as copyrighted. So Here is another pro tip, guys. If you're using music in your videos, make sure it's royalty free or directly from YouTube's library. Even some licensed music can cause issues if it doesn't align with YouTube's policies. And that's exactly what happened to me. I even paid extra for a few tracks thinking that that would be safe. But third-party licenses sometimes don't fully align with YouTube's guidelines. It was beyond frustrating, guys. It was. My biggest takeaway here is use YouTube's own audio library or stick to highly reputable royalty-free sources. It will save you a lot of headache in the long run. I felt defeated, but I'm determined. I won't lie, after this setback, I felt completely defeated. Here I was, putting in the time, the energy, and the creativity, and YouTube was still saying nope. It's really discouraging to pour so much into something and feel like it's going nowhere. I even started deleting videos, but as I deleted, I watched my YouTube hours drop. It was like a double hit, no monetization, and watch hours were slipping away. So if you're here and you're wondering the reason why I do not have most of my recipe videos, is because I kept going back and forth with the YouTube support and I kept deleting videos with the hope of getting monetized. And right now, my YouTube channel, I got to the 1,000 subscribers and I'm still not monetized. And I have lost all my videos because all my recipe videos, all my videos, motivational videos and all of that, they all contain music. But this is where community really comes in. I reached out to friends, fellow creators and mentors. The encouragement is everything. They reminded me that setbacks are just a part of the journey, a rite of passage almost in the YouTube world. Hearing that others have gone through the same thing helped me refocus and recommit. So if you're watching this and feeling the same way, know that you're not alone, guys. The journey is full of ups and downs, and every setback just builds your resilience. Am I going to keep creating wellness content as well as healthy recipes and weight loss, which I know is the reason why so many persons subscribe to this channel? To be sincere with you, after all this, I started rethinking my content strategy. I realized it's going to make sense to separate my content. I love sharing recipes and wellness tips, so I also want to dive deeper into educational content, especially around law and digital growth. Plus, I don't want to worry about copyright strikes on my educational videos. So we are going to be more careful here. We're going to try to separate the wellness and the recipe videos from our educational videos. So I made a big decision to launch a new channel just for my recipes and my wellness content. I have not posted much on that channel yet. Whenever I post, I'm going to let you all know that I have posted, okay? If you're here for my wellness, healthy recipes, and lifestyle tips, that's where you'll find all of that. I'll keep this channel focused on law, professional wellness, digital growth, and YouTube tips. Things that align with my professional journey. My pro tip here is that sometimes narrowing your channel's focus can make all the difference. If you have diverse interests like I do, think about creating separate channels for each. It helps keep your audience engaged without any confusion. Now, let's talk about understanding YouTube monetization policies, reading between the lines. Of course, as a lawyer, I went back and I looked into the YouTube monetization policies and I noticed that it's filled with lots and lots of rules, and you have to be very careful so as not to violate so that you can get monetized. This time I didn't just skim through, I read through every single line. I wanted to know exactly where I went wrong so I wouldn't make the same mistake twice. And I would advise you to try as much as you can to go through the YouTube monetization policies. Here's what I learned about the YouTube monetization policies. YouTube doesn't just want content, they want engaging original content. Your videos need to hook viewers, keep them engaged, and most importantly, be 100% original. Even the slightest infringement or inconsistency can impact monetization. Yes. My lesson for all creators is this: take the time to really understand the policies. Every detail matters, and reading between the lines can help you avoid setbacks and hit those milestones even faster. Now I am back on track with a fresh perspective and a game plan. I'm focusing on educational content here, sharing my knowledge about law, YouTube growth, and digital strategies. I am more committed than ever, and this new approach feels exciting and sustainable. It's a new journey, but I am super excited about it. My final tips for new YouTubers on monetization. Before we wrap it up, here are a few quick tips if you are starting your own monetization journey. First, consistency is key, okay? Post as regular as possible and include long form videos. It's what YouTube loves. Choose your music wisely, guys. Stick to YouTube's library or reputable royalty-free sources. Even licensed music from other apps can sometimes backfire. Again, I also want to add here, if you are also using stock pictures or stock videos or stock photos, make sure they are royalty-free photos on your videos, please. It's also very, very, very important. Engage your audience, build a community, comment, ask questions, and keep viewers engaged. It makes all the difference. Be patient and persistent. Monetization is a marathon and not a sprint. Embrace the journey and the setbacks included. Consider diversifying. If you have multiple passions, separate channels can keep each audience focused and engaged. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope my journey gives you some real insight into what it's like to reach for monetization. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but it's absolutely worth it if you love what you do. And for all my creators, stay tuned. In my next video, I'll be sharing 7 must-know tips before you upload your next video. We're going to keep diving into growth strategies. So if you are on this journey too, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's keep growing together. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you some other time.